Hello. I'm going to start in a little bit, give people time to join. And we are currently live.
Oh, God.
Yep. Figured we'd give it a second. Also try to go live on Instagram for...
Andrew immediately.
I knew it. Just hang out with Brad and...
Ow!
What?
Burned my hand. You think I could drink it?
By holding your hand on the hot cup of coffee? What up, Andrew? Why is Andrew's Pokemon? Why is it a Pokemon?
Oh, he loves Pokemon.
Really? Plain looking hot.
Stop.
Should we go live on Instagram or no?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do it.
We always do, and then no one watches on Instagram.
Whatever.
Maybe Chelsea will.
Hello. We're going to do a Christmas live today, and we're going to ask each other like Christmas questions. So we're going to give it another like minute or two. And we're going to go live on Instagram.
Oh, yeah, I guess we don't need the microphone.
Nope, we're good there. Hello. Okay. Let's see if I can do this. What's happening?
How is the mug hotter than the coffee in it?
I don't know.
We do this every week.
Every time. How does that look? Crooked.
Yeah, it's crooked. Who cares?
Better?
Less crooked.
There. Less crooked. We'll go with that.
Less crooked.
Hello. Hi, Angelica. Am I saying your name right? It looks like Angelica. What's up? What's new with you? What you been up to this weekend?
Who, me?
No. Someone else.
Me and Andrew played a horror game last night until like 10 o'clock. I was very tired.
That's crazy.
And then I went to bed, woke up, and now I'm here.
Lane forgot that we were doing this. I texted him at like, 10 o'clock? And he's like, I knew I had something to do today.
Because I was like, what could I do today? I could go to the bookstore. And then I was like, I feel like I got something to do today. What was this?
Spindrift said Minecraft.
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 Yeah, that was the horror game we were playing.
What game was it?
It was called The Quarry. It's like a Telltale game.
I act like I would know.
Yeah.
At all. Hi guys, yay, made it live. Woohoo!
Yay.
Hey guys, we're at 10 people. That's awesome. Yeah, so we were thinking about what we want to talk about today, just kind of chat with you guys, and we're going to go over like some Christmas questions. And just kind of talk about like Christmas traditions and stuff. And when we ask the questions, we want you guys to chime in the chat too. I'm going to fix Instagram a little bit to get it more on both of us.
Oh yeah, I'm kind of leaned back.
You're kind of like better. Let's see if that's better. Yeah, Lane's trying to stay out of the Instagram one. It's not that bad, honestly. Okay, so let's start. I wrote them, so Lane doesn't know these.
Oh God.
Let's start with favorite Christmas tradition. What is your guys' favorite Christmas tradition? And I'll have Lane go first.
First one that came to mind was watching the Christmas episode of SpongeBob.
I know. We do that every year.
Yeah.
Surprising, right, guys?
Yeah. It's like
this is basically a SpongeBob podcast.
Half of our podcast talking about SpongeBob and RuPaul drag show.
Mm-hmm. Even though Lane doesn't watch that at all.
Never seen an episode.
SpongeBob episode.
What
about like from when we were kids? Or like, yeah.
I remember like like when we were super young, mom used to put presents under a little tree in her sewing room in the old house.
Oh my
Do you
god.
remember that?
Yeah, so we used to live in, like, this old farmhouse. It's actually kinda creepy. I think I told Brad about this not too long ago. Um, we lived in this old farmhouse where we had, like, a basement, regular, obviously, like, main floor,
Mhm.
second floor, and then there was, like on the second floor, you'd go up, like, 3 stairs, and we called it the sewing room, and
Yeah.
I'm assuming it was a sewing room back like, this house was
In like the
probably
1800s, it was probably a sewing
to
room.
be honest, I don't even know when that house was built. It might have been built in the
It
1800s,
could have been. I
maybe
mean,
early 1900s,
it
whatever.
definitely wasn't new.
No, but it was a very creepy room, to be
Yeah.
honest. And she would put a little Christmas tree in there, and she thought it would be fun if there was, like, 1 or 2 presents under that little Christmas tree.
Yeah.
The one present I remember getting was Clay Aiken CD. Who else is a Clay Aiken fan?
I can't I can't remember a single present I would have gotten back then.
You don't remember any? I honestly can't believe I remember the Clay Aiken CD.
Yeah. I remember we had like a guitar, but I think that was yours.
I feel like everything Andrew says is not true. What's having a competition to see how many lies it takes to completely Leslie's set up. Great, yes.
Yes, everybody does that.
Everybody does that. Christmas Eve at my aunt's and midnight we opened family gifts playing that saran wrap. Oh, we played the saran wrap game too. I don't think we're gonna do it this year.
Oh yeah, because all the shooters and you can't drink.
Yeah.
I was like, why wouldn't
I
we
wasn't
play?
gonna say it, but we
I was like, why not? Oh yeah, that's right.
no, it's I mean, of course we wouldn't obviously just put those in there, but we would do it obviously with like the shooters. There'd be candy, money, lottery tickets. So we could literally do it without the shooters. We could do money, lottery tickets, and candy. But I think we're just gonna mix it up. Mom and I are gonna do like 2 different games.
Yeah.
There's like a bunch you can find on TikTok and stuff.
Yeah, I remember when the shooter would fall out, I would grab it and drink it immediately. It's
Yeah.
probably why I
Yeah.
had a problem. Anyways.
Anyways. No, yeah, you would always ask us. No, nobody would want to take them, and Lane's like, "Everybody, let's take them."
Yeah. I was having fun.
Brad said the coffee maker. What is that?
Oh, the coffee maker.
She goes, "Ooh, my bad, Lane."
Do you?
Oh.
No, I was just messing around. When you,
Yeah.
well, how's the story go?
Brad wasn't even in our lives at this point, but it's still his.
Yeah,
He still
loves
knows
this
the story. So it was. I think I was either in high school or college, and my dad, for forever, would take me to go get presents for my mom.
Like since you could walk.
Yeah, basically, since I could talk.
Yeah.
And oldest daughter syndrome. And we went and got presents or whatever, and we got our coffee maker one year, and I don't know what came over me, but he's in the basement, and I think I don't even know I was wrapping it or anyway, I just yelled down the basement stairs, "Hey dad, where's the coffee maker we got for mom?" And she's like in the kitchen.
Like the next room.
Yeah,
over.
and he comes around the corner and he's like, "Really?" And I'm like, "Oh, yeah."
I was just sitting there on the couch like, what did she just say?
I have no clue what came over me. But yeah, I think that's what Brad's meaning.
Yeah.
I think my favorite Christmas tradition. So I loved going to my grandma and grandpa's for Christmas Eve.
Yeah.
Before they passed. They passed in like what, 2017?
Yeah.
So I still miss that. I still miss going to their house, but now we come to ours, which will be fun. Because I think this is maybe the first or second year we've done it here.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, when we would go to my grandma and grandpa's, we would go to church on Christmas Eve, and then we would when Santa was still, bringing us presents.
He still does.
Yes. Grandma and grandpa and mom and dad would say Santa's gonna visit grandma and grandpa's house when we're at church. And so we thought that was the coolest thing. We'd like be like, let's go, come on. Like after church, we were so excited to go back to Grandma and Grandpa's and
Yeah, and then we'd be driving back from church, and our dad would be like, "Oh, let's go look at Christmas
yeah,
lights."
because they were like stalling for time, but we
Yeah.
didn't know that. And we were like, let's go.
Like we couldn't put it together that everybody went to church, so
Yeah.
like nobody could do the presents.
Santa needed more time.
Yeah.
And we were like, come on. So that's one I really like. We always make the joke about now every time my dad will be like, let's go look at Christmas lights on Christmas Eve.
Yeah, I gave him a black eye last year.
Oh yeah.
I don't like looking at lights.
Yeah, how about, let's see, favorite Christmas movie?
Ooh, that's a toss-up.
What is your guys' favorite Christmas movie? Put it in the chat. Andrew, I don't want to hear anything.
Andrew, put it in there. I want to hear it.
I know.
Give me your best thought. God, there's Elf, which is great.
Mhm.
There's Home Alone, which is great. What's the other one we always watch?
Christmas Vacation.
Christmas Vacation.
Those are the good top three.
Top three. I feel like I have my own tradition, like a movie I watch every Christmas.
What is it?
I can't think of it.
Oh yeah, that's a good tradition.
It's a great tradition. I do it every year.
You do it every year.
No, I think probably Elf is my favorite.
Yeah. I know. It's a toss-up. Like truly, Christmas Vacation, Elf, and Home Alone. I have to go with Christmas Vacation though, and I think it's just a
nostalgia
thing.
Yeah.
Because that was the one we'd always. I mean, because that was the one. Well, I was going to say the first one to come out, but Home Alone came out right around the same time too.
Yeah, it was probably.
You were obsessed with Home Alone for a long time.
Because I was Kevin McAllister.
Oh yeah.
I was ready to fuck some people up.
You like identified with him?
Yeah, I still do.
Lane would get so obsessed with movies when he was like, oh, duh. Yeah, Brad said The Holiday. That's my favorite movie. The Holiday is like, I don't even associate it with a Christmas movie, even though it is. It's just my favorite movie of all time. So that's why I always forget about it. But The Holiday is my favorite movie of all time. So
yeah, we've talked about The Holiday on the podcast.
Yeah. Have you seen it?
I'm sure I have.
Yeah. I mean, it's not really up your alley, but you wouldn't mind it. It's got Jack Black in it.
I like The Proposal. That's a good movie.
Honestly, that's a good movie too. Not Christmas.
Just a big fan of Ryan Reynolds.
Yep. Andrew said Elf, so that wasn't even a funny answer. We go to the Trial of Lights here in Austin. It's always crowded but worth it. Favorite Christmas Vacation and the first Harry Potter. I think people associate Harry Potter with Christmas too.
Oh, was it like I've never seen Harry Potter.
You've never seen a single Harry Potter?
No.
I haven't seen him in forever. Is there Christmas in the first Harry Potter? I feel like my parents didn't want to show us Home Alone because they knew we would cause havoc. Every kid
Just
thought
a
they
paint
could
bucket,
be Kevin McAllister, even though you can't.
No.
Oh,
that'd be great though.
So yeah, The Holiday is my favorite. Then Christmas Vacation and Elf and Home Alone. And we watched Home Alone 2 last year for the first time in a long time, and I didn't mind that one. It's still, I don't think, as good as the first one, but
I don't think I've ever seen Home Alone 2.
it's not terrible.
Isn't it in like a hotel?
Yes, in New York.
Yeah.
He's like in New York and going all over the place.
Yeah.
Let's see here. What's next? Oh, favorite Christmas song.
The song I sang in SpongeBob Christmas.
The SpongeBob Christmas song.
Especially when Mr. Krabs hits that high note.
Yeah.
That's great.
You want to watch that again after this?
Kinda. Favorite Christmas song? I mean, I'm a big fan of like Frank Sinatra.
I knew you were gonna say that. Yeah, like the old timey
50s,
Bing,
early 60s.
Bing Crosby.
Bing Crosby, yeah.
Yeah, Last Christmas by Wham. You can't go wrong. Can't go wrong with SpongeBob. Yep, nope.
Hell yeah.
Obviously I love like
Pigeon Lady. Home Alone too. Yeah. I've never seen it, but I know
that. Obviously Mariah Carey, All I Want for Christmas Is You. Basic.
Yeah, that one turned more into like a drinking song from college.
Oh boy.
Because they would just blare it at every party. We had this stupid thing where we would like get in a circle and then we would like stomp. It was dumb.
Boys will be boys.
Yeah. Don't know why anyone thought we were cool.
God, yes. Rest Ye Merry Gentlemen by August Burns Red. I can't tell if that's serious or not. It probably is. Yeah, Brad just Yeah.
You answered the question.
Answer the question. I really like Kelly Clarkson, anything she sings.
Yeah.
Kelly Clarkson is my American Idol. So any Christmas song she sings is like so good.
Yeah.
Silent Night. Mary Did You Know by Pentatonics. That's also a very good one.
That is a good one.
Hallelujah by Pentatonics.
What's the really sad one about the shoes?
Christmas shoes.
Is that it's literally called Christmas shoes?
I think it is. No one likes that song. Hi from the Netherlands.
Hello.
Hello. What time is it there?
None of your business.
I would literally have no clue. Could
No
be
idea.
could be same, could be nighttime. Oh no, I reached my time limit on
I get it.
Instagram. Lane got it. It is, oh gosh, that's military time. Brad, what's 19 o'clock? Just do ignore limit.
Ask Andrew how long too.
And for today, there you go. When I worked at
There
Old
you go.
Navy, Andrew said 7:18. Brad said 7:18. Thanks, guys. When I worked at Old Navy, they played that song so many times they had me tearing up falling the jeans wall. I know. It's literally one of those songs that you're like, I can't actively listen to this because I'll
No.
cry.
Yeah, you got to put some walls up when that song.
Yep, you just kind of tune it out. Like, who plays that at like a Christmas party or at Old Navy? Like,
you guys
what?
ready to rock?
Just crying while looking at clothes at Old Navy. That's hilarious. I worked at Kroger for a long time when I was like a cashier in like high school, and then I would do it when I came back from college. And I'm trying to remember like what Christmas songs they would play because it's always just the most random shit, right? You'd think it'd be like the classics, right? But it's just really random stuff, but I can't think of any.
Yeah, it's just like whatever radio station came in the best.
Yep.
Yeah.
You know what other song that isn't like super popular but I think is funny is the
Silent Night.
Yeah, hilarious. It is the one where it's the 12 Days of Christmas, but it's like the joke one.
Oh, I love that one.
I don't even know how you'd look that up. But he's like, stringing up the lights.
Yeah. One goes out, they all go out.
Yes. We would think that was so funny as kids.
Yeah.
She goes, and then right after they would play Rockin' Around the Christmas Tree, but the Hannah Montana version, that's amazing. Jumping from Christmas shoes to Rockin' Around the Christmas Tree, Hannah Montana version. That's amazing. I love that.
Dancing with tears in your eyes.
Send me that playlist. Rocking that at Christmas Eve. Okay, how about the best Christmas gift you ever got? Tell us, guys, what's the best Christmas gift you ever got? I'm gonna go get a Kleenex because I'm still sick.
Best Christmas gift I ever got. This is just like this is kind of a lose-lose answer unless you think of something really good.
I know. What do you mean lose-lose though?
Like if I say like, oh, those shoes, you're gonna be like, oh, remember that locket I got
No, I don't remember.
when I dug it up from the body of Mariana's trench. I can't think of
Anything specific?
Yeah.
I can only think of like one thing specific. Lane always was, as a kid, the best kid to open Christmas presents because he was genuinely so excited for all the gifts.
Oh, yeah.
Like you were just so, I remember, we're just so different personality wise.
Mhm.
I'm like so type A and Lane's so type B where it's like anything he got, he was like super excited about. Because for example, this is a great example.
I'm ready.
When we were kids, we both got and I don't even know how to explain this. It was like a chunk and you'd like archaeology.
Yeah, I remember this.
Oh my god, yes. This is like the perfect example. So you'd have to dig up dinosaur bones. Obviously they were fake. It was like a toy, but you had
perfect example.
It is the perfect example. You had like a chisel and you're like
a brush.
Yep, a brush.
Yep.
And you had to dig up these dinosaur bones.
Christmas bones.
What do I want to do? I want to get that done ASAP. I gotta find all those dinosaur bones. I gotta put it together. I'm just like boom, boom, boom. I enjoy nothing. Everything's a task for me. Lane gets it. He's like, oh my God, thank you so much. Like loving it. He would literally chip away. He'd go tick, tick, tick. And then he'd take the brush and he'd be like, tick, 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 He was doing that. He would have been there for 24 hours. Like
Yeah.
he couldn't stop just chipping and then brushing, chipping and then brushing. And me, I'm like jackhammering, right? Like trying to like break it in half. And I was so frustrated with him, like, let's go. And my mom's like, Morgan, just let him enjoy this. But nope, I can't enjoy anything because that's me.
Yeah, you did what I was doing for about 9 seconds, and
Yep.
then you were like, Dad, where's the hammer?
Yep. I was like, give me the real tools. I got to get this done.
And I'm just sitting there having a good time.
So content. So the other example I thought of, this is another me being insufferable. I asked my mom for a star. Do you remember this? You might have been too little. I wanted a legit star from the sky. I thought that was possible. I thought she could grab me a star and wrap it up and I could have a star.
Uh-huh.
So obviously that's not possible.
That's not.
And then, so she got me this like little figurine of a bear wearing a star costume. And it was the cutest thing. And I swear I still have it somewhere. I probably have it in like a storage box in the basement. But I couldn't tell you my disappointment when I opened that thing. And I was like, what the is this? This is not a star. But I look back and I'm like, I was just the worst kid ever. Because that, like, mom tried so hard.
Well, yeah, like, what do you get your kid? Like,
I think if my kid asked for that, I would have maybe gotten like a star lamp. Like, I think maybe in my mind that's what I wanted. Because like, what did I want? I maybe wanted it to be glowing.
yeah.
You know what I mean? I honestly don't know what I expected. I wish I could remember. But anyway, that was kind of a weird answer, but it's one of the best gifts I ever got because, like, my mom trying to be the best mom she could. You know, you could actually get me a star, but she tried her best.
Yeah. I remember you made me a blanket one year that I really liked.
Oh yeah, because Lane was obsessed with his blankie as a kid.
Yeah.
Because it had silk on the edge, and he'd use it as like a almost like a sensory fidget thing.
Yeah.
And he literally used this blanket till it was all ratty and old. And I think when I was in high school, I was in sewing, and I found, like, I tried to make you the same thing with like silk on it.
Yeah.
Hey, I like that.
I remember that one. I keep thinking about my coffee maker.
What coffee maker?
My Keurig.
Did you get?
I got like 9 years ago.
Oh, the year I got an iPod Video Nano, and oh my god, they pre-lit it with Juno and High School Musical. That actually, when you got your first iPod, that was like legit.
Silver iPod Shuffle.
You got the iPod Shuffle. I think my first iPod was
the Nano.
The Nano, like the first version. Because there was 3 versions of an iPod, I think, when they first came out. It was the Shuffle, the Nano, and then the bigger one.
Yeah, the big brick.
The big, is that what you got?
Yeah.
The iPod Video Nano. Yeah, because it was like the bigger screen. Andrew goes, can't you buy a star and get a certificate of ownership? I think you can. I don't think you could back then. I mean, that would have been like, what, I'm 31, probably 25 years ago or more.
Yeah, and I feel like that wouldn't have been as like tangible as a stuffed animal.
It wasn't a stuffed animal. It was like a little figurine, but I think she didn't know what to do. She could have gotten the certificate if it was the thing. She could have gotten the figurine. She could have gotten a lamp. She just kind of threw it. You know what? I'm going to ask her.
Yeah,
I'm going to ask. Yes, I'm going to ask her when I see her next. Yeah, Brad said a star projector. Yeah, I do not know what would have satisfied me. You just wanted cute gifts, and I was a brat who wanted gadgets. Yep, that's Slane. He was happy with anything he got. I was like, I got this on my list, checking off a list, you know.
Yeah.
I wish I could enjoy things. What were we talking about? Oh, the best gift. Yeah. Let's see. If you could spend Christmas anywhere, where would you spend it?
Away from you people. No, I'm kidding. Like the whole family goes there?
Yes, like ideally, like, yeah, like your perfect scenario. Money's not an option, like dream place.
Like somewhere in the mountains. Like where Kyler sent me a picture of where they were on Thanksgiving.
Yeah, they were in Washington.
That was cool.
Yeah. I think Montana or Wyoming.
Yeah, that'd be cool too.
Even like Lake Tahoe, like northern Nevada.
Oh yeah,
That would be really cool. I feel like maybe we should do that one year.
I'm good.
Okay. It's just hard to get to because, like, you would have to fly. I suppose you could fly into like Bozeman, Montana, or like Cheyenne, Wyoming. Where am I thinking of? Brad, where am I thinking of in Wyoming that's hard to get to? I think he will know. It's the fancy place where like rich people and celebrities go.
Oh,
Oh, Brad said Banff. That'd be a good one. That's Canada.
Banff,
Jackson Hole. Yep.
Jackson Hole.
Yeah, Jackson Hole. If money, and here's the thing, we're not even like a skiing family or snowboarding.
No.
I wouldn't even want to do that. I just want to see it. I just want to like be there and
Yeah.
enjoy it.
Hang out in a log cabin.
Yes, I think that would be amazing.
That'd be cool. What about you?
I mean, same. I think if I want to be with family, mom like floated the idea one time, like years ago, of going to like Hawaii or Florida.
Mm.
I think I'd rather be somewhere. My parents would rather be somewhere warm. I don't think they would choose Montana or Wyoming or whatever. But maybe dad would enjoy it. I don't know.
Maybe.
My dad went to school in Wyoming. He lived in Wyoming for a couple years.
About that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it was like the middle of nowhere, like not really.
Yeah.
Not picturesque Wyoming.
Yeah. Like the place you don't think about.
Yeah. Hi guys, I'm behind but catching up. Hi.
Hi.
We're just chatting about Christmas stuff. We thought that would be the theme of today, and we'll probably be on for another like 15 or so minutes, but we've had fun with you guys. What about you guys? Where would you guys go if you could go anywhere? Money wasn't an option. You could bring whoever you wanted. Where would you go for Christmas?
I kind of want to see Yellowstone too. I've never been to Yellowstone.
Yeah, we've been to Yellowstone. Honestly, Glacier National Park.
That
would be amazing. Here's the thing though, you do have to like it around Christmas, it could snow 5 feet. Like, you know, like you can't, that's what's tough is you'd be stressed, like planning a trip. It's not really drivable from here. Brad and I did drive, but it was during COVID. Ooh, Iceland. That would be amazing.
That'd be cool too.
I know you said Banff, Brad. I was asking other people. Jesus. Hawaii for sure. Yeah, there's definitely like the two camps, like people who would go somewhere warm where they wouldn't have to deal with snow at all. And then people who like do like almost guarantee snow. I'm one of those people. I want snow on Christmas and then I can leave it behind. So I could on December 26th leave and go to Arizona or Hawaii or California and be there till April. But I do like I do like snow on Christmas. So I think I would, rather go there.
That's what I really liked. What I did that one year at like right after Christmas, I went to Florida for 3 months.
Yes.
That was awesome.
That was amazing. We're trying to go to Arizona for a little while in January, maybe. January, like late February or early February. Oh, Disney World. That's a lot of people would choose Disney World too. We have so many kids in the family and we're all levels of Disney adults. I think that's awesome. I'm not a Disney adult. I'm not like but we went to Disney and every time I've been to Disney, I loved it. Like I'm not a Disney hater. I'm just not a Disney like lover, you know. Like I think it's super fun. I'm more like, yeah, you have to like bring kids with you, right? Like you have to like see it through the kids' eyes too. Like we brought my stepson Logan when it was like the perfect age.
I think he was like what, 10?
9 or 10, which is like the perfect age because they're not too little. He was able to basically go on everything. So we all got to enjoy it with him and like it's super fun.
Him and mom had matching t-shirts every day.
Every day. It was adorable.
Still never forgive her for not bringing us any ponchos.
Yep. And then it rained like in Florida, how it like downpours for 10 minutes or whatever. She has ponchos packed up for her and Logan and they were like, okay, let's go. And the rest of us are soaking wet. Like you couldn't have asked us if we wanted some.
Are all genuinely standing there waiting for my mom to bring out more ponchos. And then she's just looking at us like, what? We're like, this is like exactly what you would do for us and you're not doing it.
She's like, you guys are adults. Like a fair point. That's a fair point. We were all adults besides Logan. So
I've never felt more like an adult in my life.
What is the best gift you've given each other for Christmas? We got Lane a pickleball shoes.
Okay.
I was gonna say we got you a paddle, but we didn't.
Oh, damn.
No.
Christmas is ruined.
No, so like legit, we didn't. We got a pickleball shoes this year.
Yeah.
That was a good one because we've been playing pickleball more.
Used them once, threw them out.
I'm trying to think of the best thing I've given you or you've given me. Lane always tries to be like thoughtful, like Taylor Swift stuff.
Yeah.
Like he doesn't always we try not to just buy things off each other's lists. So Lane's the easiest person to buy for.
Yeah, it sucks.
He is the easy, like, because he needs everything.
Yeah, because I don't buy myself anything. I make do.
Brad, can you think of anything we've given Lane that was like really cool?
There's been a bunch of things that have like I've been like taken aback by.
Oh, I got you that I Miss Mac Miller hat.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Yeah, Lane really misses Mac Miller. So I saw that on like TikTok last year, I think, and I bought it.
Yeah, that was good.
Yep.
I love that hat.
What about for me? What do you think is the best thing you've given me? I can't think of anything specific.
I know, neither can I.
I'm trying to think if you've gotten me like a sweatshirt that Oh, you bought me a Pitbull sweatshirt.
Yeah.
That was cute. I still have that because it looks like Thor, our dog. Brad said Gary, Indiana. Chelsea's vacation spot, Gary, Indiana. Yeah, that's all I can think of.
Yeah, there's been like some like really cool stuff over the years. I just can't think of any right now.
Yeah. Okay, what else we got? Let's see. Ooh, favorite Christmas treat. What's your guys' favorite Christmas treat? This could be like a cookie, it could be a dessert, or it could be like a food you have on Christmas that you love.
The Reese's peanut butter squares.
I knew that was going to be yours. I kind of set you up for that one.
Yeah.
So my mom makes these Reese's peanut butter like squares. They're kind of like
Reese's peanut butter cups.
Yeah, they're not. They're not really a cookie. They're more like like a bar, but they're not just Reese's like homemade Reese's cups.
Yeah.
There's like I don't even know how to explain, but he's the one that likes that. I don't mind them, but I don't. I could take or leave them. My mom makes them every year because Lane likes them. Barkies. Brad loves Barkies, and those are like cornflakes with the corn syrup, peanut butter. I think that's it. Is that it, Brad? It's just like 3 ingredients: corn syrup, cornflakes, peanut butter,
and boiled corn on top.
Yeah, yep. And you like obviously like melt it all down, and you can. Oh yeah, sugar, more sugar. And you can dip them in like melted white chocolate or like melted chocolate. But Brad doesn't like that, so we don't do that. Buñuelos, deep fried flour tortilla covered in sugar and cinnamon. That sounds amazing.
That sounds amazing.
Yeah. So my grandma, Dad's mom, Grammy M.
Yeah.
Remember she used to make those donuts at the restaurant?
Vaguely.
Those are kind of like it's not tortilla. It was like a roll of some sort, but that's what that reminds me of because she'd roll them in sugar and cinnamon. They were actually amazing. My dad's family, this is such a long weird story and I won't get into all the details, but they had a restaurant for like a little while. I don't even remember.
Maybe 2 years.
Yeah, maybe 2 years. That we were kind of young, so we don't really remember time wise, but they did a lot of things wrong. Like obviously the restaurant didn't make it, but the food, some of the things they had were so really good. Like those donuts, the pizza, like they were from Chicago. Like they grew up in Chicago and
it was really good pizza.
We live outside of Chicago, so we don't have truly like not that great of pizza around here. But their food was really good. They just couldn't run a restaurant, which is like you need both pieces. But I miss some of the food.
Yeah.
Baklava. I love baklava. Good baklava. Like I had it when I went to Greece. Greek family. That's amazing. I love pistachio anything. Pistachio is like
what is that?
Baklava?
Yeah.
It is can you explain it? Because I can't even it's like honey, pistachio, phyllo dough. phyllo. I think it's phyllo, which you probably don't know. It's like flaky.
Okay.
I'll Google it, but I can't. I don't. If I go away from this, we won't disappear, will we?
I don't think so.
All right. Well, maybe if we will, maybe we won't. It is a layered pastry dessert made of phyllo pastry filled with chopped nuts, sweetened with syrup or honey.
It looks like lasagna.
It kind of is, and if it's made really well, it's so good.
It's like dessert lasagna.
Kind of. Very good. I like that one. Mine is my mom makes thumbprint cookies.
Yeah.
Those are like my favorite.
What
the
are those
green
the ones
icing.
with green icing, yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes she'll mix it up and do red and green, but the
more
green
like
is how we know.
calm the hell down, Mom.
Hello, Dexperts. I really enjoy listening to your podcast. Keep it up. Thank you. And Brad said I love lasagna. Hi, Pam. Welcome. Thanks for watching. Speaking of lasagna, we are going to have that for Christmas Eve this year.
Oh, yeah.
We're going Italian themed for Christmas Eve this year. Usually we'll do Giordano's pizza and
Pops.
Portillo's or Pops,
Yeah.
like Italian beef. But we just decided to do our own thing this year. So we're going to do lasagna. Lane's going to make chicken Alfredo, and my mom's going to make meatballs.
Yeah, because no one wants to drive to go get Portillo's or Pops.
I like homemade stuff anyways. And then for Christmas, we actually do Chinese food, which again evolved from we would order Chinese food. And then I was like, why don't we start making it ourselves? So we make it ourselves and it's way better.
Yeah, I think that all started in like 2020 when we were just all making our own food.
I think Chinese started before 2020?
Well, I think us making it started around then.
You think?
Maybe it was before that.
I can't remember. I feel like we've been doing it for a while. It started probably because of me, because I don't like Chinese food really. And this is me being difficult and insufferable, but I don't like quality.
Yeah.
I'd rather have good chicken.
I think what happened was like we first figured out that they were open on Christmas.
Yeah.
And then slowly more and more people figured it out. And then we would call
That's
and
true.
Be like, it'll be ready in 2 hours.
Yeah.
And we're like, well, we got to figure something else out.
And then you get there and the line's super long.
Yeah.
I remember that. Dad made me go a couple times.
Yeah.
Lasagna is lovely, to be fair. It
Yeah.
really is. It is very, very lovely. It's a task putting it together though. It's like easy, like it's not like complicated, it's just time consuming. Andrew said figgy pudding. Honestly, what is figgy pudding? Is it just pudding made of figs? Let's Google that, because I've actually never looked it up. Did you see that there's like a meme? I think I sent it to you where it was like, what's this Christmas song about? Figgy pudding? I don't know.
I don't think I've seen that.
Okay, figgy pudding or
fig
pudding. Yeah, it doesn't look like pudding. It kind of looks like anyway, is a medieval Christmas dish, usually sweet or savory cakes containing honey, fruits, and nuts. In later times, rum or other distilled alcohol. So it's basically like a fruit cake. A different way to say disgusting fruit cake. I did not know that. I literally thought it was pudding. It's not really. It's like a fruit cake.
Yeah, I just imagine sticks in a coffee mug.
Sticks? What?
Fig. Same thing.
Oh my god. I'm trying to think of other Christmas treats. Puppy chow?
Ooh,
like I associate that with Christmas, but we don't always make it.
No.
But I associate that with Christmas.
Yeah, I feel
like Christmas.
Oh, with Christmas. I feel like Mom hasn't made it in a while.
It's pretty easy to make. I could make it.
Do it.
I should. Yeah, that's all I got, I think. And then favorite Christmas memory, which is kind of the same as tradition, but not really. What's your guys' favorite Christmas memory? Or like just, anything you remember from when you were a kid or...
I liked the scavenger hunts that Mom would do.
Oh yeah. Tell them about that.
Yeah, so it would be like our last present. Our mom would hide it and then put like clues around the house. And I always remember what I got one year. It was like a motorcycle game for the Xbox 360.
Oh, you remember that?
I don't know why I remember that.
Why did Brad say rest in peace headphone users? What did I do? Blow my nose?
I don't know.
What did I do?
You might have been typing.
Oh, sorry. It's probably me. It's always me.
It could have been me, I don't know.
You remember one of the gifts? See, I don't remember any.
Yeah, it was like a motorcycle game that I played for like 10 minutes because I couldn't figure it out, and then I never played it again.
Dang.
Trying to think what else we did.
Oh, the alert tone is my email. Sorry. I don't know how to shut that off.
Yeah, I don't know. What else would we do? Traditions. Or what was it? Memory?
Memory. That's a good one. The one with, like we said, church and then going to grandma's house. Nowadays, I really like our Christmas breakfast. I think
Yeah.
our mom does a really good job. Like we do, like obviously like a normal like brunch type thing, and she'll make. I love it. She tried not making it last year, and I was like, no, you have to make that. It's like a Christmas tree made of like crescent rolls with cherry filling and like
Oh, yeah,
cheesecake
those are good.
filling. So good.
And the best part is she like starts everything in the morning, and then we open presents. So we're like smelling it the whole time we're opening
So
presents.
good.
And then we get to eat after we get presents.
Oh, and then the quiche. She makes the breakfast pies.
Yeah, those
That's
are
like
great.
so good. The year I got everyone's socks with my face on them, it was hard to convince everyone to open them. Oh my god, that's amazing.
That's awesome.
How can you orchestrate everyone opening that at the same time?
That's awesome.
Oh, another thing we started last year that we're gonna do again this year, which I know you probably haven't gotten yet, is we do Hobby Lobby White Elephant.
Yep, haven't done that yet.
Yep, Brad just said White Elephant. So I was like, oh my god. I was at Hobby Lobby one year. And they have the cheesiest stuff. Anybody who's been to Hobby Lobby, you know, like,
Yeah.
oh, and I was like, oh my god, we need to get White Elephant gifts specifically from Hobby Lobby.
Mhm.
So we put like a $10-15 limit on it. You don't have to spend like crazy, but you get like the funniest thing you can. Oh, that is one of the gifts for Logan got this. He gave it to me. This is one of the things we got last year. That's so funny. Actually, this is too.
Yeah, that was what Mom got. I think I got this.
No, Logan got this for sure. I
Logan
think
got
you
that?
got this.
No, Mom got that.
Okay, then she gave it to us to put up in here. How did we end up with it?
No, we do a White Elephant.
Oh, she bought that.
For White Elephant, yeah.
Did you open it?
No, you did.
Oh, I did. I see. I can't remember. That's so funny that we like literally this llama and that is from. So it's so funny. It's the best. So that's probably my favorite current
Yeah.
tradition we do. Have you seen the new trend that they're giving rotisserie chickens during White Elephant? I wonder how many of my family members are gonna do it, or if I'll be the only one. That's amazing.
I'll be the only one.
I'll be the only one. You have to tell us how that goes. I have not seen that, but I feel like Dad would totally know because you can smell a rotisserie chicken.
Yeah, and he doesn't know how to go with a bit, so
He-
he'd be like, "Who put a rotisserie chicken in here?"
One time, this is like a classic dad story. Brad and I had an engagement party, or like it was like engagement / housewarming party. We moved into the house we were in before this one, and everybody bought presents because it's housewarming. Brad's aunt comes in with this box.
We still say this every
We
time
do.
we open presents.
And my dad's sitting in the living room. He goes, "Oh, what is that? A flagpole?" And she goes, "Yeah, it actually is." And my dad's like, "Oh." So my dad can't go with a bit. Like he literally,
No.
like it's impossible. So no, we still say that, like, "Oh, it's a flagpole."
Yeah,
He
like,
felt so bad
every single
every
time.
single time.
Like even birthdays, it could be this big, and we'll be like, "What is it, a flagpole?"
Oh, my dad. He made a waitress cry one time, just not on purpose. He was just like trying to be funny, but
Yeah.
he's not mean. He's just tries to be funny and isn't,
Yeah, we
basically.
usually apologize for him.
Yeah. But yeah, I think that's all the questions I got, and it puts us right at around 45 minutes, which is what we wanted.
Yeah.
So that was really fun, guys. It was cool hanging out. I always love doing this and seeing you guys. Yeah. And any last final thoughts?
No.
No. I hope everybody has a really nice Christmas because obviously we'll have our episodes through the holiday, but this is probably the last like live we'll do.
I was
So-
in my head. I was like, "What's the word of the day?" We don't do that for the live.
Or if you don't celebrate Christmas, happy Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, anything else around this time? Those are the 3 we learned in school.
Those are the big 3.
Big 3. Or if you celebrate nothing, I hope you enjoy some time off work, because everybody gets some time off work around this season. So that's what I always tell people. If nothing else, enjoy the couple days that work gives you off.
Unless you're Santa, then you don't get the day off.
Exactly. He's the only one that doesn't. Boxing Day. That's Canadian. Enjoy Boxing Day. If you're Canadian. All right, guys, thank you so much for hanging out, and cool chat. Bye. I'll keep you updated with the white elephant chicken. Please
I
do
gotta hear about that.
message us on Instagram or whatever, comment here. We respond. So, all right, guys, so fun hanging out, and we will see you later.
See you then.
Bye.
Bye. Rotisserie chicken.